What's up vlog, it's Victoria. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. Today is day 7 of daily vlogs, so I'm excited you're here to join along with me and happy 1 week of doing daily vlogs. As you saw from the title, this morning I am getting ready for Easter services at church. As you saw, I got up and showered and got dressed and did my hair, and now I need to put my makeup on. I'm gonna put my hair back in this scrunchie. It's just a satin scrunchie, so it helps me keep my hair out of the way. My voice is courtesy of allergies. I'm not sick, I'm fine. There's just a lot of pollen in the air. So without further ado, let's get started. I don't typically wear a lot of makeup, so if I'm doing something wrong, it's fine as long as the end result looks how I want it to look. I don't wear makeup to impress other people. I do it to make myself feel good. I'm not saying I need makeup to look good. I'm just saying it makes me feel put together. We're gonna start off with moisturizer. This is Kate Somerville Exfoliate Glow Moisturizer. Moisturizer is supposed to be good for your face before you put on a bunch of makeup. If I look to my left a lot, there's a mirror right here. I also have one of these mirrors, so I'm gonna be looking all over the place this morning. It's 8 o'clock, services start at 9, so I need to be out of here in about 45 minutes. Fun fact, I have super sensitive skin, so I have to be very careful about what products I use. Next thing I'm doing is concealer. I don't really wear foundation, but I do wear 2 different shades of concealer. So the first concealer I use is e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is the medium peach shade. And then the next one I use is just this Sephora concealer. And I use the darker concealer more as a foundation and the lighter one more as a concealer. My face is pretty clear today. I don't really need a lot of concealer, so I'm going in with the e.l.f. under my eyes and then where I have blemishes. And then the Sephora concealer I'm putting just other places that I want to lighten up a little bit. And then I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender and just blend all that together. Okay. Here's my face now. I'm looking a little pale, so that's why I need to go in with some bronzer and blush. Sometimes after I put on my concealer, I'll go in with a setting powder. I don't want to do that today because I don't want to look cakey, and it either goes great or it goes terribly, so we're not messing with it. First up, I'm doing the bronzer. This is just a cheap stick Essence Baby Got Bronze in the darkest shade. Kind of helps me look more tan. And then I'm just going to put that on my forehead here, my nose, and a little bit on my jawline and maybe my chin. So let's do that. That's how that looks. And then I blend it with the same beauty blender I used for my concealer. I probably should get a brush or something, but this works, so it's fine. Here's my face post bronzer. The next thing I'm doing is blush. This is the ColourPop stick blush. This just goes on my cheeks here. And then I blend it. I'm actually blending this with my fingers, and then I go in with beauty blender just because I like the way it looks better. That's how that looks. That's pretty much it for my face. Now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. I'm not putting on eyeshadow primer today, but when I do, I just use this little one. I just don't feel like wearing primer for church. The eyeshadow palette I'm using is the ColourPop Nude Mood. I don't feel like using a brush, so I'm just gonna use my finger this morning. I'm starting with this really light shade, and I just go over my entire eyelid with that. Next shade I'm going in with is the Bare to Wear. It's like second lightest one, and I go over 3/4 of my eyelid, and I try to keep the inner corners of my eyes light, just because it looks better in the end. Just trust the process. Now I go in with like a darker kind of orangey color, and I do half of my eyelid, the outer half of my eyelid with that. Still trusting the process here. And the next thing I do is I go over top of all of that with a little bit of glitter, and I use a different finger for that because this one already has a bunch of other eyeshadow on it. And the glitter I just tap on. And then obviously you can see it's really messy. I go in and clean it up with a Q-tip. it's all cleaned up, then the last thing I do is I go in the inner corner with the highlighter. So that's the brightest, whitest, glitteriest thing on the eyeshadow palette. And I just go in the corner of my eye. That's how my eyes look. I need mascara now. I usually use the Tarte tubing mascara, but I left it in my friend's car and it's too expensive to just buy a new one. So I'm using this CoverGirl mascara from Walmart. It still does the job. I just prefer the tubing one because of the application and it stays on longer and it just looks really nice. But this will be fine for today. And for my bottom lashes, I hold my mascara vertically and I just kind of like hit them. Okay, that's it for my eyes. Now I'm going to go in with brow gel. I don't fill in my eyebrows. I don't draw them on. I don't do any of that. But I do use brow gel just to kind of keep them in place. This again is e.l.f. brow gel. It's like $2 and it works. So I just brush them up and then I go along the top. So yeah, that looks nice. Next thing I'm doing is a little bit of lip stain and then lip gloss over top. The stain makes my lips have color and the color stays on there all day, and then the gloss obviously makes them glossy. This is Ulta. It's a pretty dark shade actually. I kind of think I need a lighter one, but it was a little mini tester and I don't use very much of this. It's very liquidy and very dark, so I try to use like very little amount, and I just see the difference that made? Huge difference. And I barely used any. And then I go in over top with the lip gloss. I have a Sephora lip gloss that I also left in my friend's car that's the exact same shade as this. This is from Germany, I think. This Kiko by Milano brand is very popular in Europe, so I got this while I was in Europe on exchange. But you can find very similar products here. That's how my lips look with the gloss over top. And then I like to put the gloss in my purse for the rest of the day. And then that's pretty much it, but the final step is setting spray. This is the Algenist Hydrating Setting Mist. And then I try to like get it to dry. And that is the look. Next thing I need is some jewelry. I already have this necklace on from Francesca's. It's just a little opal. It's a fake opal, but it looks good, so I like that. And then I'm going to put on my gold hoops. And then my other earrings are the same every day. I have these in my third hole, my rook, and then my helix piercing. I don't really change this out very often. For my bracelets, I have my infinity bracelet and my permanent bracelet. So let's take my hair down now. See how it looks all together. What do we think? I think it looks good. Let's see the whole fit. Alrighty, it's 8:30. It's time for me to go, and I will see you guys after church, I guess.
6.5 hours later.
I'm back from church. I had a great Easter. It's actually 9 o'clock at night right now, and I just got back. I spent the day at my pastor's family's house. Sounds weird? It's not weird. I've known them since I was like 4 because my dad's a Methodist minister, and so all the Methodist ministers just kind of know each other and we're all friends. I got to spend the day with them and their kids, and it was really special. I just had a family that I got to go home with and spend the day with. I just felt really loved the whole day. My home is 4 hours away, and so obviously I couldn't spend Easter with my family this year, and it's just really special to have a family that I like got to spend Easter with. I had such a fun day. Also, side note, the Easter Bunny visited me at their house and I got an Easter basket at my big age of 19, which was very exciting. I got Cheez-Its, obviously already opened them. I love Cheez-Its more than I love any candy. And then Nerds Gummy Clusters, favorite. Good and Plenty's, also a favorite. And then I got all sorts of little chocolates and mini candies in the bottom there too. Let me take a second. Like, this basket is adorable. Anyway, Easter. It was a great day, and I really hope everyone else had a great Easter too. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get ready. Again, I don't wear makeup a lot, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I like the way it turned out, and it stayed on all day. I will see you tomorrow for another day of daily vlogs. Let's see how long I can keep the streak going. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out. Comment, like, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in a little bit. Bye, guys.